everyone, welcome to another video for SimonsSaysStamp.com. This is a mini-series all about beginning stamping, and in this very first video we're going to talk about the different types of stamps, how you can mount them, and also we're going to cover about prepping unmounted stamps. So the first thing I'm going to talk about are the different types of stamps. The first type of stamp that you're probably familiar with is a woodblock stamp or a mounted stamp. These are the traditional stamps that you've probably seen in the past. It generally has a deeply etched rubber image on top of foam, a little foam cushion, and then it's permanently adhered to a wood block. These are really great stamps. They have precise lines, things like that. Really great for super detailed stamp images. So that's your traditional woodblock stamp. The next type of stamp that you might be familiar with is clear stamps. And clear stamps are exactly what it sounds like. It's completely clear, and they're great for when you want to see exactly where you're stamping. Sometimes these are called clear photopolymer, polymer. That's just referring to the type of material that's used when these stamps are created. Most clear stamps have no problem picking up different types of ink, but we're going to cover how you can use dye ink. Sometimes dye inks don't stick on clear stamps as well. We're going to cover some tips on how to do that in a future beginning stamping video. So there's clear stamps, and sort of the best of both worlds is a cling stamp, and that means that the same properties that make the clear stamps stick to a block are on the foam cushion of the stamp. So you have the same deeply etched rubber that's on the wood block stamp, this type of rubber, and you also have the cushion, but it's not mounted to a block. So this is a great space-saving option if you really like that red rubber stamping, but you don't want to have to deal with the wood blocks. So I'm going to stick that right there. So those are the three main options for stamps. And the fourth option is an unmounted stamp. This is one from Stampin' Bella. I'm going to open this up so you can see. And it is just the rubber. There is no foam cushion. So we're going to mount it right now on some Easy Mount. Now, Easy Mount looks like this. It comes in a big sheet, and we only need about that much right there. So I'm going to use some scissors to cut that out. And these scissors are from Crafter's Companion. They're specifically for Easy Mounts, really sharp, and it's really good to have a specific set of scissors for using Easy Mount because there's a lot of adhesive and they'll get really sticky. So if you don't want to use your really nice scissors for this. I'm not being super precise with this because I have some other smaller stamps that I could use on the small areas. Alright, so I'm going to take this off, and this has the really, really sticky part. And then I'll mount her on there, press down really, really hard. Alright, and now I'm going to go around and cut the foam and the stamp at the same time. The best idea is to use only straight cuts, and you're going to want to try to avoid getting too close to the image. Alright, and then you can just throw away the extra foam, the Easy Mount. And then you take off the white backer, and it's that same cling material that's on the back of this right here. This has the image on it, but with this you can get the general area of what the stamp's going to cover. And then you have that cushion that's going to help you get a better stamped image. Alright, when it comes to mounting these stamps, the unmounted ones anyway, you have a few different options. The first option is just a plain clear block. This is a good example of a clear block. This is from Hero Arts, and they actually give you some gems with it, which is kind of fun. So here's the block, and I can just take this cling stamp and press that onto it, and it's not going to come off. I can see through the block to see where I'm stamping, which is really great. So there's that option right there. It's just a clear block. There are also some clear blocks with grids. These are from Fiskars. This comes in a set. You have a really large one for some large sentiments. Should be great for these right here. You have some smaller ones as well. So this one right here, what you would do is put that on there, and then you have the grid mark on the other side that'll help you stamp straight. So that's another option. And a third option that we have in the store, and there are more besides these. These are Rock-A-Blocks from Crafter's Companion and Claudine Hellmuth. And these are great because you can mount your stamp. Let me show you. It has some grid marks on it. I don't know if you guys can see that. You can see the grid marks. You can mount your stamp. It sticks really well. And then it has a little bit of a curved surface right there. And that'll help you to get a really even image. It also has these raised edges so that you're not going to be pressing too hard. So that's another really great option for mounting your stamps. Another option for mounting your stamps is using the Fiskars stamp press. I know a lot of people who really prefer using the stamp press. And all you do is take your stamp, in fact I'll use this one to show, and you mount her on there. And then when you go to stamp, you can really kind of move it around and position where you want it, and then press down on all four of these little foam feet. Press down, and also after then you just come in and kind of get the center of the stamp, and you're going to get a really even impression that way. So please join us next week. We're going to cover some more stamping tips, and you can check back every Friday on the Simon Says Stamp YouTube channel or at the Simon Says Stamp Facebook page, where these videos will be shared. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.